we usually talk about tricks on the show, but today you are definitely in for a treat with lots of adorable pets dressed up for Halloween. That and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good afternoon. This is Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. My name is Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in today's special Halloween edition of Pets on Parade. We are always so glad to see you, and you are definitely going to be so glad to see our adorable pets, starting with Minion, who could either be a radish or a pumpkin. We're not sure, but we do know that he's very cute. Perry's going to introduce him and tell you all about his incredible story in just a few minutes. But first, raise your glass if you're up for a bar crawl. Now, if you want to benefit homeless pets, then 12 Bars of Charity is back in Scottsdale on Saturday, December 15th for another daytime bar crawl that benefits your favorite local charity. That's us. Sign up for just $30 and you'll receive a shirt to represent the Arizona Blue Team, a free shuttle ride to and from bars, countless drink specials, and a donation to AHS. Make sure to register in October, and a generous $15 of your registration will go straight to AHS's Homeless Pets in Need. But after October 31st, $10 of ticket costs will go to us as well. So make sure to sign up today at azhumane.org. And you are absolutely going to love these kittens who are named after a pretty famous and spooky poet. We're going to introduce you to these cuties in just a bit. But first, let's meet my super sweet co-host. This is Natalie. She is an 11-week-old brown tabby who was rescued by an Arizona Humane Society emergency animal medical technician, along with her sister, who you'll meet later in the show. Unfortunately, they were found stray and alone and were just 2 weeks old, but they were given a second chance at life thanks to our bottle baby ICU and amazing foster hero, Leslie. This sweet girl is an absolute cuddle bug and has beautiful markings on her face. I don't know if you can see those awesome stripes alongside her nose, but make sure you come see her in person so you can see her markings. She's going to be available at our Sunny Slope campus, looking for her forever home. And as adorable as the little yellow characters he's named after, Minion is such a sweetheart. Perry, Minion's incredible story is sure to leave our viewers saying, "What?"
Yeah, exactly, Kelsey. This guy, our EAMTs were called to a scene where a dog had been hit by a car, and when they got there, Minion was lying in a bush. He was bleeding. He had road rash. He had wounds all over his body. He was in very bad shape. They got him back to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, and they noticed that his eye was very, very badly damaged, and we had to take that eye out. It was so badly damaged. But then on top of that, he had a broken jaw and a broken shoulder. So he was in pretty bad shape. He went off to foster hero Phil's home, who has fostered many, many pets for us, and he spent about a month and a half with Phil to get over his broken jaw and shoulder and his eye and nucleation. And he is spotless now. He is such a pretty, pretty dog. He's a very, very shiny black. He is a gorgeous dog. He is very, very happy. He walks great on a leash. And I will tell you, we were fiddling with him before the show to put his hat on. And you can mess with this guy. He is truly sweet. Any dog you can put a hat on, and he leaves it on like this, is a sweet, sweet guy. Look at him. He is going to brighten anybody's life. He's going to be the pumpkin in their life. He is just a wonderful doggy. So please come on down and give this guy, who had a very, very bad start, just a great happy ending.
Oh my gosh, he is definitely the best pumpkin in the pumpkin patch. Thank you, Perry. And once upon a midnight dreary, while these kitties pondered weak and weary, well, if that doesn't give it away, then I think we're going to need your help, Denise. Who are these adorable kitties?
These guys are Edgar, Alan, and Poe right here. Actually, no, I'm sorry, I have Alan. Alan's a little orange and white one. These guys are 13 weeks old. When they came to the Arizona Humane Society, they were a little underweight, so they spent some time in a foster home to... gained some weight until they were ready for their surgery. Their foster family says that they are the right amount between playful and calm, and I think what we're seeing right now is the playful side. So these guys, it's very important. They want to remind you not to kidnap kittens. Although kittens are absolutely adorable and we love them, we want to let their moms take care of them. So if you find a litter of kittens, put some food, some wet cat food, some tuna fish, or even some sardines out. Leave that for 8 to 10 hours. Then go back and check. And if it's gone and the kittens are quiet, that means mom was caring for them. If you have questions and you want to help mom care for the kittens, contact us and we can provide you with information on how to care in place, or check out SoManyCats.org for more information on caring for kittens and trap neuter return services. These guys to add a little bit of spook to your home, so come on down and see them.
Yeah, that's right. I think maybe they're getting spooked by the raven. I'm not sure. Thank you, ladies. And those kittens' lives were saved not only because of AHS's Bottle Baby ICU, but because of foster heroes, which we are still in desperate need of. Kitten season is definitely not over for us here in Arizona, as we currently have more than 50 tiny felines who are needing someone to give them the love and care they need until they're old enough for adoption. It's super easy to become a foster hero. Just visit azhumane.org/foster and take the online orientations and apply. Then we're going to give you in-person help from one of our experts so you feel comfortable enough to care for these fragile babies. Sign up and save a life or 10 today. Now, I think our next guest is pretty lucky. I'm sure he'll be able to conjure up enough luck to find his forever home in no time, Lisa.
Right. Can you believe Wishbone here running as a stray? Luckily, a Good Samaritan saw him, and it looks as if he got hit and drugged kind of by a car, pulled down the street or something, but luckily a Good Samaritan rushed him to us. Come on, bud. And he had what we call a degloving injury, which on his back foot, he's trying to show you now, on his back foot, he had missing one of his toes. It had been kind of ground off, and he had all of the skin gone, which requires almost daily bandage changes. So he came to us back in September, such a handsome fellow here, and he's been in our hospital. Our foster homes were all full, so he recovered with us in the hospital. What we did was give him daily bandage changes to keep that wound clean while his body healed, and it is amazing. He is missing one toe on that back foot, but that doesn't stop him in the least. He is happy, healthy, he's very food motivated, and as we all know, German Shepherds are really smart, so somebody needs to get this boy into training so he can learn the rules. Well maintained, good on a leash, and he's pretty gentle, so he just needs to know his basic commands: sit, stay, come, and other than that, he's going to make a wonderful, loyal pet for somebody.
Oh my gosh, and I love his little cape. He looks like a Halloween superhero. Thank you. And it's Halloween, so of course we have to have a cutie named after some candy. Janine, please tell us about Nestle.
This is Nestle. Look at her. This is Natalie's sister that Kelsey was talking about earlier. I mean, tabbies are the most gorgeous cats, and I just love them. They have these beautiful markings, which is, a tabby is a coat pattern. It's not actually a breed, because they come in all kinds of breeds. And, you know, like a Maine Coon or a Bengal or an Abyssinian. But usually their characteristics, they're sweet and family-oriented and very friendly and easy to get along with other pets. But she was found at 2 weeks old with her sister, and their mom had been deceased. So our EAMTs brought her into the shelter, and both of them went right into the Bottle Baby ICU, which is manned 24 hours, 7 days a week by our volunteers and our staff. And these little babies are fed every few hours, and they learn all the new things that they wouldn't have known from their mom, and they just grow, and when they become strong enough, then they can go to the foster home, which Leslie did a great job socializing with her dogs and cats, and they're just evenly balanced, and they're just the most beautiful kittens. But yeah, we do need fosters to help out, but really we have 130 cats in our shelter right now that need homes. So please come down and adopt a new furry family friend. You will not be sorry.
Oh my gosh, and her pattern on the side of her face, she looks like a bobcat almost. Thank you so much, Janine. And make sure to stay tuned. We're going to tell you all about how to keep your pets safe this Halloween with some very important safety tips from an angry hamster.